Hey there, gearheads. Let's talk about a small car part that plays a big role in safety, your windshield defroster. You might not think about it much, but when that windshield fogs up on a cold morning or a snowy day, you'll be glad it's in tip-top shape. Visibility is key to safe driving. A fogged-up windshield is like driving with blinders on. You can't see clearly, which makes it harder to react to other cars, pedestrians, or obstacles in the road. That's a recipe for disaster. That's where your defroster comes in. It blasts hot, dry air onto your windshield to clear away fog, frost, and even thin ice. This keeps your view clear and ensures you can see where you're going. Trust me, a working defroster can be a lifesaver. So next time you're behind the wheel, take a moment to appreciate your defroster. It's a simple system, but it makes a world of difference when it comes to safety on the road. Now that you know how important a working defroster is, let's make sure yours is up to the task. Testing your defroster is simple. Start by starting your car and cranking up the heat. Set the temperature to hot and make sure the airflow is directed to the windshield. Next, turn on your defroster. You should hear the system kick in and feel the air flowing from the vents near your windshield. Place your hand near these vents to check if the air is hot. If it's just lukewarm, there might be an issue with your heater core. Here's a little trick. Turn on your air conditioning while the defroster is running. Even though it might seem counterintuitive, the AC helps remove moisture from the air, making the defroster even more effective at clearing fog and frost. If you don't feel much air coming from the vents, or if the air isn't hot, you might have a problem with your defroster system. Don't worry, we'll cover troubleshooting common defroster issues in the next section. Section 3. Troubleshooting 101, Identifying and Fixing Common Defroster Issues. Like any part of your car, your defroster can run into problems, but don't panic. Most defroster issues are easy to fix. One common problem is clogged vents. Over time, dust, dirt and debris can build up in the vents, restricting airflow. To check for clogged vents, use a soft brush or a can of compressed air to gently clear away any obstructions. If that doesn't do the trick, you might need to remove the vent covers for a more thorough cleaning. Another culprit could be a faulty blower motor resistor. This little guy controls the fan speed of your defroster. If it goes bad, you might only have one fan speed or no air at all. Testing the blower motor resistor requires a multimeter, but it's a relatively simple repair. Lastly, a blown fuse could be the reason your defroster isn't working. Check your owner's manual to locate the fuse box and identify the fuse associated with your defroster. If the fuse is blown, replace it with a new one of the same amperage. Section 4. Keeping it clean. Tips for a spotless defroster system. Keeping your defroster clean is crucial for optimal performance. A clean defroster means better airflow and more efficient clearing of your windshield. Start by cleaning the inside of your windshield regularly. Use a glass cleaner and a microfiber cloth to remove dirt, grime and streaks. Don't forget about the defroster vents. Use a soft brush or a can of compressed air to remove dust and debris from the vents. If the vent covers are removable, take them off and wash them with soap and water. Another often overlooked area is the cowl panel. This is the plastic panel located at the base of your windshield, where the defroster vents draw in air. Leaves, twigs and other debris can accumulate here, blocking airflow to your defroster. Remove any debris from the cowl panel and make sure the drain holes are clear. Regular cleaning will keep your defroster system running smoothly and efficiently. Section 5. Beyond the basics, advanced defroster maintenance. Now that you've got the basics down, let's dive into some advanced defroster maintenance. One thing you can do is check the defroster hose for any leaks or cracks. This hose carries the hot coolant that heats the air for your defroster. Over time, the hose can become brittle and crack, leading to coolant leaks and reduced defroster efficiency. If you notice a sweet smell inside your car, or if your coolant level is low, it's a good idea to have the defroster hose inspected by a mechanic. Another advanced maintenance task is checking the blend door actuator. This little motor controls the direction of airflow in your HVAC system, including the defroster. If it fails, you might not be able to direct air to your windshield. Diagnosing a faulty blend door actuator usually requires special tools, so it's best to leave this one to the professionals. They can test the actuator and replace it if necessary. Section 6. Clear vision, safe journey. The importance of regular defroster checks. So there you have it, folks. Maintaining your windshield. Defroster doesn't have to be a chore. By following these simple tips, you can keep your defroster in tip-top shape and ensure clear visibility on the road, no matter the weather. Remember to test your defroster regularly, especially during the colder months. Address any issues promptly to avoid being caught off guard by a fogged-up windshield. A few minutes of maintenance can make a world of difference when it comes to safety. Drive safe and keep those windshields clear.